During Ronda Rousey's interview with Michael Cole, Charlotte comes out to confront Ronda Rousey, who is then attacked by Sonya Deville, as Ronda finally being put in a position to win. Let's get into it. What is up? My name is Lloyd, and this is the Middle Card, which are my takes on the world of professional wrestling and all of its ins and outs. So let's go. Position to win. The idea of being positioned to win. What does that mean? It means that the best version of yourself is being presented. All the things are put into place so that you can come out on top. What exactly am I referring to? Ronda Rousey. See, Ronda has a disconnect problem with the fans. And why that is because she has not been put in a position to win. It's not the result. You can have the result. But what you want is you want people to cheer for her. And they haven't been, and that's because there's been a disconnect. She hasn't been put in a position to win. So Ronda comes back at the Royal Rumble. She wins the Royal Rumble. Okay? The very next day, she comes out on Monday Night Raw, and she's asked to deliver a promo for, 10-15 minutes to an audience, to a group of 10 to 15,000 people. This is not what Ronda does. Putting her in that type of position, feeding her a script, lines that she has to deliver, that wasn't going to help her win. That wasn't going to help her connect with the fans. She was going to come across as inauthentic. How do you fix that? Well, think about this. What world does Ronda come from? She comes from MMA. When she was being the baddest woman on the planet, she would go out, she would flip somebody, she would win, and then she would return to the middle of the octagon and she would do an interview. Somebody would interview her. And that's where you could see the real Ronda Rousey, as she got to answer questions and people loved her. And she became one of the biggest selling UFC people of all time. That's why they retired. She was retired in the UFC Hall of Fame, because she did that much business. So when you go and you have her go out there by herself delivering promos, it was never going to work. Now they fixed this time around. And you had Michael Cole in the center of the ring. You have Ronda come down. He asks her questions. Now you could start to see the real Ronda Rousey, the one who isn't bitter towards her previous WWE experience, because this is in her wheelhouse now. You're putting her in a position to win. And then you have Charlotte Flair comes out. Charlotte's fantastic at delivering promos. Ronda doesn't have to do banter. Ronda can go out and just fight Charlotte, or Ronda can just stay in the ring and just take whatever it is that Charlotte has to say. But in this case, then Sonya Deville jumps Ronda. Then Charlotte wraps Ronda's leg around the post. And then we're off to the races. But of course, yes, Ronda goes and she fends off Sonya Deville. But they're leading to a story here. The story they're trying to tell is at WrestleMania, somebody's going to be submitted. They both said that this is what they want. So this is the story that we're telling, and I'm all for it. But the most important thing here is we put Ronda in a position to win, and now we can see what we're going to do with that. In the future, there are ways to get around Ronda's weaknesses, and that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to make the most of this investment because you're paying a lot for her. But she can deliver if you put her in a position to win. We're on the road to WrestleMania. We can see what the storyline is. And you know what? I'm more invested in it. I wanted it to be Becky Lynch, but now, you know what? I am actually interested in this. So let's go.